And tonight's number is 50 and 1. The bottom 50% of people on Earth have only 1% of the world's wealth. The gross income inequality in America is quite, it should really cause pause, at least for those who are not rich. When it comes to distribution of wealth around the entire world, the picture is shocking. The average global wealth is $51,000 per person. But in Africa, the poorest continent, the average wealth is $4,000 per adult. Whereas in North America, the average wealth is almost $300,000. So think about that for a second, if you would. And think about what that means in buying power. So $4,000, and I thought about it. I did some calculations, some back of the envelope stuff, and I realized for me, that's about maybe 5 months rent. So 5 months rent cost me $4K. That's the average wealth of a person in an African country. Isn't that crazy? Whereas on our side of the pond, well, I don't have $300,000, so don't look over here if that's what you think you're going to get from me. But on our side of the pond, $300,000 is the average amount of wealth per person. And that wealth is not, don't get me wrong, folks, that $300,000, there's clearly a skew on that number. And that skews all the way to those millionaires and billionaires. Because understand this one thing to be true, that North America and Europe each have about 1/3 of the world's total wealth, while the rest of the world has the remaining 1/3. So between Europe and us, we hold 2/3, 67% of the world's wealth belongs with these two countries. And it's not distributed equally. The top 10% of the world's wealthiest people own 86% of the world's wealth. It's crazy. Top 10%. So about, what's that? 600 million people own 86% of the world's wealth, while the rest of us, the other 6 billion of us, almost 7 billion, are living in the troffers. I got to tell you, folks, this is some disparaging stuff, and this is a reason why I don't understand, to bring this back home, I don't understand in this country why we can't have a conversation about everybody paying their fair share in taxes. Mitt Romney pays 14%, Secretary pays 35%. Problem that we need to fix.